Okay, so you've got a business. Maybe you're thinking about starting a business, or maybe you work for somebody else's business, and the objective is trying to figure out, okay, now, how do we get business? The answer, marketing. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Frank Blanchard, AIFD, and today is the continuation of this series of videos that I've been working on, talking about the 5 key things that every business needs in order to really be successful with doing whatever it is your business happens to be doing. And specifically in this case, I'm talking about florists and people in the flower world, otherwise known as the floral industry, in the business of selling flowers. Whether you're wholesale, retail, maybe you're a flower farmer, etc., etc. So, the biggest challenge for a lot of people when they do have a business or they're working for a business is the marketing part. It's a part of the puzzle that oftentimes freaks people out. And it's not that it's that hard, but if you haven't been in the realm of marketing or you haven't done any marketing before, sometimes it's kind of hard to know where to start. So if you do have a flower shop, or you are a floral studio designer, or you're a flower farmer, doesn't really matter where you are in the space. The biggest thing you've got to realize is marketing is your way of getting the message out to the world, to your demographic, as to who you are, what you do, where you do it, and what you produce. It's really how you are sharing with your demographic and your potential customers that you are a legitimate business and you are here and available to provide services or products to them. So with marketing for any kind of business, it doesn't matter what kind of business it is, marketing is where you are giving your targeted customers, fans, clientele, whoever you're targeting, a direct call to action where you're trying to get them to do something. Ultimately, hopefully, what you're aiming for getting them to do is to hire you for your services or your product, whatever it is you're producing. So there are a lot of different ways you can do that. Yes, we have a website, or at least if you do have a business, hopefully you've got a website. That's kind of key for getting things started. There are a couple of different types of websites that you can have depending on what kind of a business you have and what kind of service you offer. If you are retail or you sell things online, you very likely have an e-commerce type website, possibly. That's one type of website, and it's kind of an animal in and of itself and kind of needs its own massaging to get it to work well. If you are a studio flower designer and you do primarily just special events, then you probably don't have an e-commerce type website. If you are a flower farmer or some other, it could be any other kind of business where you might not be necessarily be selling online, but you're wanting to get information out to people, you might have a website that features more blog posts and informational content. All of those kinds of websites are different, but your ultimate goal with your marketing is to help drive traffic to those websites, or to drive traffic to get people to send you an email or give you a phone call or send you a text or send you a direct message in order for you to then have the opportunity to sell them your services or your product, whatever it is that you are in the business of. So with your marketing, you can kind of think of it as your net that you are sending out there in the world in order to catch people and draw them to you, whether it's in person in your business or a phone call, again, or to your flower shop or to your direct actual business location. So there are a lot of different ways you can do that. Hopefully, if you do have a business, you have done this next part, which is to create a business listing or page or profile with a Google local listing on all of the other search engines, which includes Bing, Yahoo, there are several others. Also, creating a business Facebook page, an Instagram feed, potentially a Pinterest page set up for a brand account, and also possibly Twitter, and possibly TikTok. Now, you don't necessarily have to have a profile and a business listing on all of those. You kind of need to fine tune and figure out where your customer base hangs out. Once you do that, then you can focus on those areas and really pinpoint and target those people wherever they happen to hang out. The majority of your customer base might be on Facebook. I would say Facebook is probably one of the easiest and fastest ways to get your business to grow. Also, you might want to consider creating a YouTube channel for your business. That's another really fast way to get business happening, because video is really one of the fastest ways to get in front of your customer base and get information to them. Instagram's another really good one, and also Twitter. So you have to think about, you're not always just selling a thing or an item or a product or a service and sticking a price tag on it and shoving it in people's faces. Yes, from time to time, you do want to promote a certain item, but for the most part, you want to be thinking about providing your customers, your clientele, your fans, and also potential new customers. You're wanting to give them valuable content that they can use. Stuff that's going to make them feel like you are a person of authority and you are a professional within your business in your immediate area. So you definitely want to focus in on your immediate local clientele and others as well who might want your services, even if they are outside your area. But you're doing that by way of utilizing Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of these different places. Pinterest is another one, even TikTok, YouTube. These are all ways that you are able to drive people either to your website or to come into your physical location and then to sell them an item. So all of that consists of online marketing. Other things that you can also be doing are email marketing, which hopefully you are collecting customers' emails and doing email marketing on a regular basis. Because let's face facts, not everybody is on Facebook all the time, or Instagram, or Twitter, or YouTube. Although I have to say more and more, especially with the current business climate in the world, we are all online a whole lot more than usual, just because so many people are starting to work at home more and aren't going to an actual physical office type situation location. So people have even more access to the internet than they did before. So it's really the means of you getting the word out as to where you're located. All of your different contact information is provided, the services that you provide, and you're letting people know what you do and where you do it. So that's creating the net to catch people. Now, the other part of that puzzle is when you do have a website, is to fine-tune the SEO or search engine optimization on your website, which is how people find you by the information that you are feeding the search engines that then answer people's search query and questions. So when all of it works together, your website and all of your social streams and your email, possibly monthly or weekly newsletter, and your blog post, all of that combined is how you get the best results to get your business to grow. So be thinking of that you can't just do one of these things and you're gonna get business. Whether you want to or not, it kind of doesn't matter. It all has to work together for it to work at all. If you're not getting much business, there are a lot of different reasons why that might be happening, but a big part of it is probably the fact that you're not massaging and getting all of those different components working together to drive traffic to your business and to be able to give your customers and clientele a call to action, whether it's an event you're planning on having or you've got a special item to sell, etc. If you do have something specific to sell, don't be so quick to just stick a price tag in front of people. you can probably actually get people to spend more money with you and do more business with you on a regular basis if you talk about the services and products that you offer in more general terms, and you're not getting so nitty-gritty specific as to prices of items. So just be thinking about giving people really quality, valuable information when it comes to marketing your business, and in this case specifically your flower related business. And again, this is where it works for a full service retail flower shop, a studio floral designer doing special events, etc., or you're a flower farmer or freelance designer. Anywhere in that realm, marketing is just a way of getting valuable content out to your customer base, and to, from time to time, be giving them an actual call to action to get them to do something, whatever it is that you're trying to get them to do. Maybe you're trying to get them to sign up with their email address to receive your regular newsletter, either monthly or weekly, or to stop by and see something cool that's happening, or hire you to provide a service for them at their home, or maybe come to your location to buy a really great item that you just got in, etc. It's always about giving them that call to action and to want to do business with you. And ultimately, a lot of that value content that you're giving them is showing them that you are a professional in your field, you know what you're doing, and by means of that, you are helping them get to, and these are key things to remember, know, like, and trust you. If you can get people to know, like, and trust you, you can get them to buy just about anything at any price. So keep that in mind. Anytime you're working on any of your marketing efforts, how are you helping to get your customers and clientele and future customers to know, like, and trust you? Once you've got them there, then you can really start focusing in on getting them to come to your website, come to your physical location, give you a phone call, send you an email, get inquiries to you in order for you to really have your business happening and generating money and growing. So for today, this was the topic of marketing, and I hope you got a lot of value out of this and have maybe a bit of a better understanding of ultimately what you're wanting your marketing to do. And in future videos, I will definitely be doing more videos specifically on the topic of marketing and different ways that you can use different aspects of marketing, whether it's social media or your website or email, etc. How to really get some benefits out of all of those. So until next time, stay tuned to the next video, which will be the last in this short series that I've created. And in that next video, I'm going to be talking all about how you want your overall web presence to be doing and providing you the most benefit for your business. So if you would, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel. That definitely helps support me with what I'm doing with these videos and makes it a lot easier to provide you this video content. And hit that bell icon so that you do get notifications when I do get around to uploading a new video. And until next time, we will see you very soon. Stay well, everybody. Bye-bye.